This is a quick look at a Pentax K1000 35mm SLR. This is one of the earlier ones that still has the Asahi name and logo on the top of the pentaprism with the metal top, metal bottom. Those are later made plastic in some of the cheaper later versions of them. Everything I've tried on this camera seems to work just fine. There we'll step down through the shutter speeds and listen to those. So here's 1000, 1/500th, 1/250th, 1/125th, 1/60th, 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4th, 1/2, 1 full second. And that sounds really healthy to me. We're going to do that one more time just to hear that. It sounds very strong. That mechanism's working well. And the bulb setting, where it stays, the shutter stays open as long as I hold this, and you can see that the lens has stopped down properly during the exposure, and when I let up on the button, the shutter closes. So the shutter seems to be in very good condition here. Cosmetically, this camera has just a little bit of a dent right here. We can see just a slight impression here in the top of the housing. Otherwise, really very good condition from normal use, not abuse, I would say. The leatherette looks good all the way around. If we open up the back here, we can see inside. The shutter curtains look good. We'll activate that a few times. It opens up quickly and gets out of the way. Closes good. The rewind crank is present and looks good. If we move over to the back, the pressure plate looks fine. Feeling along the edges. I don't feel very much residue from light seal material. Maybe just a little bit, but really not bad. And this looks good in here. I would guess that this camera could be used just as is with no problems. Looks to be in good condition. That closes properly. If we take off the lens and take a look at this, the foam I see up there looks really good that the mirror slaps up against. That looks just fine. And if we take a look at the lens itself, this is the 50mm Pentax M f2 lens. We'll stop it down all the way to f22, and if I work the little lever on the back, we can see that that works very quickly. Nice snappy aperture blades. The focus is very smooth. That feels nice. And it mounts properly onto the camera. And this camera comes with kind of an unusual lens cap. This one it screws into the front, the filter threads. And it's plastic thread, so it's a little bit tricky. But okay, we get it started. And it can be just flipped open, and the cap stays in place, and then flipped closed. So that's interesting. It could easily be replaced with a different type of cap, but that's what's with it. And the camera comes with this Pentax case that fits. You can see the snaps are all in good condition. Shows a little bit of wear, but generally pretty good. It's got Asahi Pentax on the front here, and the Asahi Pentax eye logo here on the side. And there's a strap. Plain strap, but tough material. It should last a long time.